Hello, this is Matt with 3GStore, and today we're going to look at which router is going to be best for your application. With a variety of different routers on the market, it can become increasingly difficult to determine exactly which is going to be best for your application. First, we have the Cradlepoint CTR35, which is an excellent low-cost entry-level router that offers Wi-Fi connectivity as well as one Ethernet port for either LAN or WAN configurations, so you can use it locally to a desktop computer, Blu-ray player, game station, etc., or it can be configured as a WAN, wide area network, to a cable or a DSL connection. Obviously, a downside to this is if you do configure it as a WAN, you lose the ability to have that LAN connectivity out. It does operate on the new NetBSD platform and supports features like Wi-Fi as WAN, which allow you to connect to any Wi-Fi network within range. About the only downside to this router is it does have a limited range, so if you're looking for long distance Wi-Fi, the CTR35 is not going to be the option for you. It's an excellent option for travelers or somebody that might be in a smaller apartment. This unit does not include a powered battery, so you will need either AC or DC power for it as well. Next, we have the Cradlepoint CBR400, which is similar to the CTR35, offering one Ethernet LAN or WAN port, as well as wireless BGNN radios. It does have an increased range over the CTR35 and also offers the feature called load balancing. Now, what load balancing allows you to do is use one USB port for a 3G, 4G modem, as well as one express card, and you can actually share the load between both of the devices. So if you do have multiple air cards and are looking for that small portable form factor, the CBR400 is an excellent option because it allows you to support more users. Again, this unit does not include a battery, so you would need either AC or DC power, or look at one of our Techion MP3450i R2 batteries if you're going to be traveling outside an area with power and you want that battery support in addition. Now we have the Cradlepoint PHS300. This is the only battery powered solution we currently offer. It only runs on wireless B and G, but if you're looking for something that you can use without an AC or a DC power and you don't have to purchase anything additional, the PHS300 is an excellent option. It does support 4G WiMAX as well as 4G LTE. However, 4G LTE is limited to 5 to 6 megabytes per second down. So for instance, if you are getting, say, 20 megabytes out of the connection, you're only going to see about 5 to 6 through the PHS300, and that's a chipset limitation. The PHS300 does not offer any type of LAN or WAN connectivity, so all of your communication is going to be done via Wi-Fi. The PHS300 is great for users that are looking for a very small form factor device that does have battery support that they can easily take into an airport or travel on a train or a bus and not have to worry about any outlets. Next, we have the Cradlepoint MBR95, which is the perfect home solution for most users. This device features one WAN port as well as 4 LAN ports, allowing you a great deal of connectivity option if you want to hardwire in wireless printers, Blu-ray players, DVRs, etc. As well as you have that WAN connectivity, so if you ever go into an area with a cable or a DSL connection, you can quickly integrate into an existing setup and you don't lose that LAN connectivity. This model also supports the new NetBSD platform and allows for Wi-Fi as WAN connectivity with any local Wi-Fi networks in range. The wireless range on the MBR95 is typically about 100 to 150 feet through walls, so that's typically plenty for most home environments. Obviously, the only downside to the MBR95 is the size. It's going to be larger than both the CTR35 as well as the CBR400. So if size is a concern, you're probably going to want to stick to those models. But if you can get away with a larger form factor, you're going to get that increased wireless range as well as the Ethernet connections on the LAN side as well as the WAN side. Next, we have the Cradlepoint MBR1200, which is a higher-end enterprise-grade solution. It features 3 USB, 1 express card, and 1 PCM-CIA card form factor. So you have the greatest deal of connection options with the MBR1200. It has about the same range as the MBR95, about 100 to 150 feet. However, you do have the option to add external Wi-Fi antennas to further expand that. We offer a variety of omni as well as directional antennas that can allow you to easily increase the range. This router also features 4 Ethernet LAN outs as well as a WAN input. On the picture on the right hand side, you can also see a security enclosure attached, which if you're implementing these in a business environment, you can quickly seal in all of the 3G, 4G modems so nobody can tamper with those, as well as you have a variety of indicator lights on the front of the router to quickly reference connectivity. This router also supports IPsec tunneling with up to 5 users, so if you want to create or terminate a VPN session, you have that option as well, which is a more secure form of a VPN connection. However, you would need an MBR 1200 on each side or another IPsec VPN capable router on the other end to connect to. And we have the top of the line Cradlepoint MBR 1400, which is their new NetBSD based router. This offers 3 USB as well as 2 Express card connections. The MBR 1400 also offers 2.4 and 5 gigahertz Wi-Fi, which is the only Cradlepoint router to offer that at this time. So if you are using this in a dense metropolitan area, you do have the option to quickly switch to 5 gigahertz to remove any type of wireless interference. And you can also notice that the antennas on the unit itself are detachable, and you only need to detach one at a time, so you can leave 2 of the omni antennas for bidirectional service, as well as one directional antenna if you would like to point Wi-Fi access to another section or another building altogether. You also get IPsec tunneling support for up to 25 users, and this is also the only model that offers captive portal, which allows you to create a walled garden. So if you're looking to use this in a business environment, you can quickly create your own custom splash so your clients will see your enterprise logo when they log into your wireless network. The typical range on the Cradlepoint MBR 1400 is about 650 to 750 feet, so it is again the most powerful on the Wi-Fi range as well. You may find yourself paying a premium for features that you may not use in your environment. Next, we have the Nexera BC2, which is an excellent option for people looking for a business class solution that also allows for iPhone tethering support. If you have an AT&T iPhone with a carrier enable tethering plan, you can actually tether your iPhone directly to the BC2 as an additional source or failover solution. The Nexera BC2 failover is actually twice as fast as the Cradlepoint 2. You're dealing with roughly a 10-second failover versus a 20-second failover with the Cradlepoint. So if continuity is a concern to you, the Nexera BC2 is a faster failover device than the Cradlepoint equivalent. The BC2 offers extreme speed optimization too, which typically yield higher download and upload performance versus comparable Cradlepoint models. The downside to the Nexera BC2 is its limited support. You're not going to find a wide degree of 4G LTE devices and a handful of Sprint 4G WiMAX modems. So if you'd like the BC2, you're going to have to ensure that you have a wireless 3G, 4G modem that offers support for this particular router. And finally, we have the Wi-Fi Ranger and the Wi-Fi Ranger Pro. Now the Wi-Fi Ranger and the Pro offer one WAN connection as well as 4 LAN connections, and they do Wi-Fi as WAN. A feature that makes the Wi-Fi Ranger unique and separates it from both Cradlepoint and Nexera is the ability to range wireless connections. So if you're traveling to different areas and you don't want to physically enter in any wireless networks, or you're just looking to connect to a open Wi-Fi hotspot, you can simply plug the Wi-Fi Ranger in and it will automatically range the connection. And what this means for you is you don't have to touch a button. You simply plug it in, it connects, and then you connect your laptop or desktop to the Wi-Fi Ranger and away you go. The Wi-Fi Ranger Pro also offers the optional accessory, the Wi-Fi Ranger Fixed Boost accessory. And what that allows you to do is use a power over Ethernet Pico station which you can run a Wi-Fi antenna outside to further expand your ability to pick up Wi-Fi networks in typically about a 300-meter range. So the Wi-Fi Ranger is an excellent option if you're looking to draw in Wi-Fi from very far sources. The downside to the Wi-Fi Ranger and the Wi-Fi Ranger Pro is the 3G and 4G modem support. They don't offer a lot of support, so again, similar to the Nexera, you're going to have to verify that your particular device is supported. The primary focus is going to be for the Wi-Fi with this device. For more information, please visit 3gstore.com/which router. Thank you.